My friend's birthday is tomorrow and I made her this super sweet patchwork name t-shirt. I made this for another friend of mine for her birthday as well, and she absolutely loved it.
Oh my god! By Issa?
I sewed it.
What?
It.
I was like, that's crazy. She has the same name as you. You made this?
I made it, yes!
Isabel! This is so cute!
I think this is a great gift idea because it's pretty simple to make and it's very personable. Your own effort and your own thought went into it. So I think it's a gift that means a lot, that's super cute, very simple, and pretty cost effective. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make it. Let's get into it. So first we're going to start off by measuring exactly how much fabric we need, and in order to do this I'm just laying out the stencils that I'm going to need in order to spell her name, and once I have that I'm going to cut the exact amount of fabric that I need. After I cut the exact amount of fabric that I need, I'm just going to iron down this fabric so that it's nice and smooth and there's no problem with the gluing or the sewing. Now using the stencils, I'm going to trace each letter onto the fabric using a washable pen. I got mine from Hobby Lobby, but you can get them really anywhere. It might be hard to see, but this is what it looks like after it's all traced and ready. And now I'm just going to cut each letter out. During this part, you want to be very diligent, very detailed, very careful, because you're not going to be able to get back any fabric that you've already cut off. Now what I'm doing is just ironing my t-shirt really quickly so that when I lay out the letters on them, everything is nice and smooth. You don't want any bumps or creases because that can make it difficult to sew or glue on. Now I'm just lining up the letters how I want them to be. You want to also take time during this part because you want your letters to be straight. Now, taking some fabric glue, I am going to glue each letter down. I prefer using fabric glue over pins or anything else because it really keeps the letters in place. Now, a tip that you should take from me, because I have made this mistake, is you only want to put the fabric glue in the middle of the letters, not too close to the edge, because on the edge we're going to be hand stitching. And if there's glue on it, especially this fabric glue that's really tough, it's going to make it very hard to sew. So you want to put just enough in the middle to keep the letters in their place, but not so much to the edge to where it makes it difficult to sew. And here's what my t-shirt looks like so far with all the letters glued down. Taking a needle and thread, run the thread through the hole of the needle, and at the end of one side of the thread, make a knot. Now beginning on the inside of the t-shirt, you are going to push the needle through the edge of the letter and begin sewing. Since my fabric was gingham and they have these little squares on it, I was sort of using that as a guide to sew. So I would go in one square, out the other, in one square, out the other to maintain a consistent stitch. Once you've sewed all around the letter, poke your needle from the outside of the t-shirt to the inside and make a knot. Now you're just going to repeat this process for each of the letters. Here's what my t-shirt looks like after I stitched all the letters. Now after you've sewed your letters, throw it in the wash so that it gets rid of the ink from the washable pen. And once it's dry, the only thing left to do is iron it to make it look all pretty. And that's it. This is our patchwork name t-shirt. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it serves you well. I really enjoyed making this type of t-shirt for my friends, and I hope you do too.